Hey guys, welcome to the TorqueWagon channel. I'm glad you came by today. What we're looking at right here today, I'm going to work on getting this NV208 transfer case off of my TH400 that I pulled out of my diesel Suburban. I'm going to put it on this NV4500 that's going into the Suburban, the manual transmission. So stay tuned, it's going to be a great show. If it's your first time here, I want to encourage you to click the subscribe button so you can continue to get videos like this where I work on cool projects. I show you how to do repairs and I just kind of show you some cars that I like. So click the subscribe button, click the little bell so you get notifications, and I hope you enjoy the show. Thanks. I'm going to start off by removing these bolts from the adapter plate. There are 6 of them in a circular pattern, so we might have to get some heat on them to get them off. Most of the time I'm going to be using a 14mm socket when I can get it on there. If not, I'll have to use a wrench. I might use some heat as necessary as well. I don't think I'll need it though. And I do have the back of the transfer case supported with a jack stand, just so it doesn't fall on things. Okay. Alright, that's off. Looks like I'm going to go and be getting some oil dry because I forgot that was going to leak ATF everywhere. So, got a pretty big mess to clean up, but the transfer case is off. I'm going to have to get a gasket too, so probably going to go out and get a gasket and some oil dry, and maybe some stuff to clean up this transfer case and the new transmission. So I'll see you in a little bit. So I was thinking, oh well, this mess couldn't have been avoided because the transfer case was attached to the transmission on a transmission jack. But hey, if I would have drained the transfer case before I took it out of the truck, maybe this could have been avoided. My bad. So I didn't get very far last time. It's a different day now, actually a different week even. I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to put the transmission up in the Suburban without the transfer case on it, and then I'll attach the transfer case later. Just because it's probably going to be a little easier on me. I'm doing it by myself. A little bit lighter. This transmission weighs like 200 pounds just by itself, so I don't need the transfer case on the back to make that more complex. So today I'm just going to work on getting this thing cleaned up, getting the gaskets removed from the back side and from the top. The guy before me that bought this originally took the top plate off to check out the internals. Everything looked good, so the top plate's just kind of loosely bolted back on. It needs to be cleaned up, and we need a new gasket there. So I'll be using some Permatex Ultra Black probably to make gaskets, or to make a gasket here. And I've got a gasket, a factory gasket that will fit here. So we'll get it cleaned up and get the gasket on. clean both surfaces here with, I took a wire brush to them actually, and then some degreaser. Now I'm going to put a bead of gasket maker all around the edge. I'm going to try and do a continuous bead. Let's see how that goes. Well, we know it couldn't be a true TorqueWagon video unless I film at least one segment from my car. Maybe one of these days I'll actually learn to plan some of these episodes out ahead of time and get all of my shooting in when it needs to be done. But that's not the case this time, so this project is moving along nicely. The NP208 and the NV4500 are pretty much ready to go back in the Suburban, which is great. If you want to catch the rest of this series, you can check out the playlist I created for this NV4500 swap. And if you want to catch everything else as it unfolds, then you need to subscribe to the channel and go ahead and so click the subscribe button below the video and click the bell next to that so you can turn on notifications. That would be great, and I would really appreciate it. So up next in this project, I'll make sure that my advanced adapter's bell housing has enough clearance around the starter so that I can install it. I know that's been maybe a little bit of an issue with these 6.2 diesels in the past, is getting the right bell housing to fit around the starter. I might have to do some grinding, and that's okay. I think that's pretty normal for this type of project. And then after that, I want to get the pedal set put in place, and I'll be ready to set up the clutch hydraulics. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see that stuff. And I hope you have a fantastic day. See you later.